ReeLabs, which if you're not familiar is an AI video editing software that I've been working on, which essentially removes 90% of the time it takes to scrub through footage and, make those cuts, because it actually collects a ton of data on your footage, and then you just query in a chat bar and it's able to, using AI, it's able to synthesize all that data and come up with like a logical solution for those cuts. So this is not like an AI slop generator. It's not like only using AI content, which is what I see with so many video editing softwares nowadays, or at least like the new gimmicky ones is like, it's like AI video editing, but like you can't use your own footage, and it's just all these weird things. So I was in the position where I thought, okay, how can I make a tool that truly helps expedite, my process? And I was thinking this when I was still really intensely running my video production company. And I was like, there has to be a way using AI just to like analyze and take away that huge monotonous process. So essentially who we are, and I'm just going to do a little tutorial of it, show you how it works, give you a rundown, and yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay, so this is the platform, and right now I'm just on a project. I was doing a little testing with a talking head video, and I'll go through the whole process, but first off, I just want to show you essentially what the end product is. So what I first had on this timeline was a 1:06 video. I'll show you right here. It's just a raw video of me talking about Space Studios, which is my digital marketing company. And there were cuts, there were phrase repeats, etc. And then I literally just queried in the chat bar for it to make a shorter condensed version. And then it ended up making like a perfect 18 or 19-second video. And I'll just play it real quick and you'll kind of understand what's going on.
What's it like working with Space Studios? We break it down into 5 simple steps. First, we figure out what are we solving for? Are you looking to get more tenants in an apartment complex, sell more products, or build awareness? Content is not just one size fits all. So nailing down your goal first is
So as you can see, it's like perfect cuts, everything like that. And I'll just go ahead and show you the original video here so you can get a good idea.
So what's it like working with Space Studios? Well, let me break it down into 5 simple steps.
So this whole part got cut out.
What's it like working with Space Studios?
This phrase repeat got cut out. I think you're getting the vibe here. And you might be like, okay, cool, it worked for a 1-minute video. That only saved me a little bit of time, but what could it do with longer content? Well, what I'm going to show you here in this project was a YouTube video that I shot for a few gym influencers. And this was like an hour of content that we could synthesize into much less than that. So here, let me go to this. Strategy. Okay, so I'll actually just go ahead and like delete everything in the timeline right now. And then let's add our footage. So as you can see, we have 10 minutes and 40 seconds here, 10 minutes and 20 seconds here, 30 minutes and 3 seconds here. So this adds up to 50 minutes of raw footage that an editor would have had to sort through, like myself. But let's see if ReeLabs can help us out here. So we're just going to add these to the timeline. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so as you can see here, we have tons of footage. Tons, like 50 minutes of it. Okay. And then we'll just go, oh shit. Let's just say, make a 2-minute video with the best moments. That's all I'm saying. And right here, we're actually able to control the context, so what goes into the query and what gets sent off to the AI. And this does matter because, I mean, typically more data is better. But like when I just want a 2-minute video with the best moments, I'm probably just referring to you know, speech in like those best moments. So I'm actually just going to turn this off. And then we'll just hit generate. Okay. Still generating. I bet we're like 30 seconds in right now. And I am using, so I'll give you a quick model breakdown. So I'm using Chirp 3 for transcription, which is Google's top of the line audio transcription model. And this is perfect because you get back, like in the API, you get back millisecond precision on words. So that means the cuts are super accurate. And I was going to explain the rest of the models and stuff, but looks like we already got our video back. And as you can see, it cut it down into a nice 1 minute and 51 second video. Perfect. Okay, so let's just watch this over. Let's see if the story makes sense. Okay.
Any more than really 2 days in the gym a week, you're a fucking idiot. Because there's so many things to do. We just went over a list of like 8 or 9 things that we need to get done this week, so I don't have time. So the new strategy is work out 1 time a week. Full body, that's what Mike Menser did, and he looks really good. And to even further my efficiency, I've hired a personal trainer.
Yes, sir. We're going for maximum gains off of only 1 full body training session per month. Less frequency to make sure that we reduce fatigue as much as possible, maintain as much hypertrophy as possible. The goal is to get insane anabolic effects
Let's see if it...
without
legs
first.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, let's get legs out of the way with some hack squats. All right, Togi and I, we're hitting a full body workout today because he's trying to minimalize the amount of training he's doing.
So as you can see, it's cutting everything perfectly. It's forming a story. And again, this was time we did not have to spend at all. Let's just see, like...
Because what? This is like the only hard part of the month. Everything. Oh, we have the
bands the test up here.
Okay, that's nice.
We'll clutch up. Don't worry. We have to achieve failure on this first working set. Here we go.
This is pretty exciting though. Let's see if I'm monked.
Oh yeah, dude, you're getting monked. Wow, look at that nipple, bro.
Professional physique and.
So I'm loving it so far. It's like we just cut this into a great reel, and then we can literally export this. Perfect. And the great part is that once you upload these videos, that analysis is cached. And then like when you generate, it like already has the data to work from. And that's why it can work so quickly, which is great. And as you can see here, like on these clips, you're able to see a full transcription. You're able to see the full visual analysis. So like a man in a black t-shirt stands in a gym holding a red can talking. This is a man in a, wearing a black t-shirt in a gym holding a red can. And like this is all the data that the AI is getting. So it's able to make like really informed decisions, which I think is really cool. And then it has those descriptions, of course, for all of them. So yeah, that was just a quick rundown of ReeLabs. It's super simple. It's in its beta form right now, but you're actually able to use it for free today. I have a super generous free plan set up. I am on the pro plan, but even with free, you're able to get 10 generations through here. You're able to upload up to 10 gigabytes of footage. So I really tried to make it as reasonable as possible without breaking the bank on my end. So yeah, let me know if you enjoy the software, if you have any updates, things you'd like to be fixed. And I really think this is the future of editing is, kind of outsourcing that really low level task of, cutting footage to AI. I think that makes the most sense. So yeah. Okay.